chambered for a lefty, isn't it? Anyway. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hey guys, welcome to another video. And if you have ever been driving in a car and you looked across the road and saw the finest female you've ever seen in your entire life, immediately fell in love with her and then acknowledged the fact that you'd probably never see her ever again. You cried in the bathtub as soon as you got home, and now you live a miserable adult life. Go ahead and mash that subscribe button because we are with you. We are with you. I understand and I feel you. And today we're talking about the B&T APC9, and it's cool. It's so Swiss. It's so Swiss and it's so cool. And no, there are no knives, no bottle openers or anything like that. Just a sweet shooting little gun. Today, we're going to get into it. Let's go.
Where are we going?
On an adventure.
We're going on a trip.
Yeah, today we are talking about the B&T APC9, and I know what you guys are thinking. You live in a band state. How do you keep getting these guns? And well, you could just say that we are so cool
that we use a little bit of the secret ingredient.
We use a little bit of a secret ingredient, which is definitely not people who already have the guns letting us shoot them while they're standing right behind the camera person. And that is definitely not the secret ingredient.
It's the most common ingredient, actually.
Most common ingredient, actually. And today, the general overview of the B&T APC9. This is actually a gun that's been on my list of firearms that I really wanted, but I was too poor to afford before the ban went through. And now that the ban went through, nothing has changed. I'm still too poor to afford it, but also I can't get it. So I don't feel as bad, you know?
We know a couple guys that have those now.
We do.
Surprisingly, we got one.
We know a few guys who have them. So this one's really cool. We've got the cool guy, collapsible stock. It's 9mm. If you live in a hole, then you don't know that. But yeah, it's chambered in 9mm.
They make these in 10, actually.
Really cool collapsible stock. They do come in 10mm. 10mm's hot. That'd be really spicy. And it does come in 45 as well. This one, on the other hand, is 9mm. And it's cool.
Takes the B&T mags.
Definitely not so that the owner's kid could shoot it or anything like that. Just he liked the 9mm better. And he already had a bunch of the 9mm probably. So that's probably what he went with the 9mm for. I like these guns a lot. The Swiss know what they're doing. And every piece on this gun with the monolithic upper receiver, the direct blowback system, that's really smooth, by the way. It's like a really smooth direct blowback compared to like
hydraulic
the CZ.
Buffer, not a spring or anything.
Yeah,
like
hydraulic buffer instead of like a spring. The CZ Evo is also direct blowback, but it kicks like a mule.
It blows up sometimes.
And it blows up sometimes because you can fire it out of battery. This, on the other hand, does not kick like a mule. And every single time you shoot it, like it's really just a weird kind of like factor, but I come home and there are meatballs and pasta with gravy on the table.
Really?
I don't know what's going on. I might have
probably just
an
your
intruder in my
landlords
house.
enjoying your company and wanting to feed you.
Only when I shoot this gun that it happens. It's really weird. And then there's also snickerdoodles, so that's another side.
It's full.
This, we have an Aimpoint T2 on it with a Unity riser, with a cool little light, with a T-Rex arms light, with the cool little KM1E head, and it's bright. We got a suppressor on it. This is a flow-through can. The owner was using a Wolfman, a Dead Air Wolfman, and he switched to this flow-through one just because it looks cooler and works a little better. Nothing else, you know, looks cooler, works better. There's no downside there. So without further ado, we'll run some drills with it just to kind of show exactly what I mean when I say this thing shoots smooth like butter. So yeah, let's get into it. I said let's get into it already. Why do I do that? Let's get over to it.
Let's move on to the next phase.
Let's roll out.
Autobots.
Let's roll out.
Time to brutally murder.
That was the transformer noise.
Did you chamber this already?
No, I didn't chamber it. I just put the cool magazine in. If a round had popped out, that would have been so funny.
Time to run the drills that we do sometimes. I'm going to start with the Mozambique, and then Joe's going to do the same one.
Yep.
And then we'll probably do a build drill, and then Joe will do the same one.
Yep.
And we're going to time them and show you our mediocre hits, as per usual.
Yep. And it should be noted, we're using rail ammunition, not good old 880 grain or 880 FPS light boy ammo that all the cool guys who race guns use. We're using just good old real ammo.
Something that we bought 6,000 rounds of
Yep.
like a year ago.
It's something.
And it works.
It works.
Anyway, this is 7-ish yards, probably.
10 yards.
Height over bore is not a thing. So
Sure,
I'll
ready?
just aim there. Sure. Low ready.
Stand by.
Yep. Those were not okay.
And it didn't pack up any of those shots, so you're going to have to do it
Do you
one
want to
more
do it
time.
one more time? That was a little better.
Total time, 1.54, so yeah, that was a lot better.
Burned it down.
It was also a second try.
Vamos.
First shot in a .76.
Better
and
groups.
all alphas.
Yeah, so first group was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second one was these 6. So 6 alpha in like a second and a half or so. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That was also your second try. But yeah, that was really good.
Cope.
That was fantastic. Well, whatever. I'm going to go now.
Let me take it off
Give me the
first.
gun.
Hold on.
Put the gun down. My turn to run the drill. I'm going to run it obviously faster than... But before I do run this drill, guys, if you have ever driven past a woman and hit yourself in the face with your ice cream sundae while you were driving by her, she was so pretty, and she saw you hit yourself in the face with that ice cream sundae, and that ice cream went all over your face. It was really sad. It was super embarrassing. She laughed at you. That was overkill there. That was the most physical contact I've had in my entire life. So I forgot the rest of that, but go ahead. If that's ever happened to you, you peed your pants and then you went home and cried to your mom, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. You can buy coffee with the code DESPOT420. Committee coffee. It's good coffee, not garbage coffee, not that stuff that's bulk made. It's small batch coffee, and he does sell out. You can get that, support the channel. DESPOT420 gives you 10% off, gives us 10% of your purchase in our pocket. And then also, you can buy our merch. It says your mom's favorite. We've got cool patches.
If you have a hot dad, get him a cool
hot dad
hat.
hats if you're a hot dad. And I'm looking at you. Then you can get a hot dad hat, and it'd be really great if you would do that. So anyway, now I'm going to run my drill. We always forget to do the sponsor part, but honestly, we don't make any money off of these, so we need to do that.
Not yet.
Or we're going to not be able to make these videos. So here we go, Bill drill.
Bill
and
drill.
You have to hold it like way in front,
Yeah,
by the
I'll
way,
get
for it
it
to
out
actually
here.
track.
Just don't shoot my
Shooter
hand, please.
is ready. You started down at the base of the target, so...
Sure. Let's stand by.
Yep.
.158. Beat him by .04. It only picked up 2 shots, but I guess it got the last one. Total time, 096. Yeah, it only got 2, but that sucks. Anyway, 6 alpha. That was good.
Yeah, 6 alpha, it shoots soft. Like, also, I guess it's worth noting, you guys saw that hang up on the last one. It's because the trigger reset is a little weird.
It's, yeah, not quite as forced as like a Geisley trigger or
I'd
something.
also
You really got to get off the trigger all the way for it to reset.
Point out that HR here said we were doing Mozambique drills, and then he proceeded to do a Bill drill, which completely threw me off.
Oh, did I do them in the reverse order?
So now,
Sometimes I do that.
I think he told you guys that we were doing a Mozambique.
Anyway,
Now
there'll
we're
be a
actually
note
going to
down
do
here
a
explaining that I'm
Mozambique, so
retarded.
let's reset.
Mozambique time. Hopefully I can get some hits.
Actual Mozambique this time.
Yeah, not
I
the Bill drill Mozambique.
If I'm wrong, it's going to be really weird because I'll be editing
and
it.
if
you'll
I'm
have
wrong,
said the
it's
right
still going to
thing.
be weird because I'm now.
You can't say that word.
Well, you can beep it, right?
Yeah.
I guess you'll have to. Anyway, here we go.
Shooter ready?
Ready?
Stand by.
Oh, I missed that headshot pretty
Anyway,
badly.
I got all of those shots on the target, no problem. So,
I don't even know where that headshot went. I guess it went over her shoulder.
yeah, 1.21. And big shock, I actually was able to read all of these. So, I'm going to do my drill one more time. First shot in a .78.
I don't know where that headshot went because my dot was right here.
Alpha. Mike. So,
Wild.
all right.
I
my
guess
turn.
it was too high.
My turn to do the Mozambique drill. HR here has some trouble. He has some serious trouble.
How much closer do you want this
the
thing to the
shots
muzzle?
on I don't know. I have no problem getting it.
Tristan, are we in frame?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Shooter ready.
Shooter is ready.
Stand by. There was 3. .87, first shot 036. Sub second, that's pretty good. Those are looking pretty good also.
Alpha. Almost straight in the face, just a little under. So, Charlie. But I think that was good.
Sub second.
Sub second. So anyway, this gun shoots really, really soft. It's really easy. It's straight up, just like boom, boom, boom. You know, like you just point. It doesn't move. So very nice. And we are clear now. So super cool. Oh, very cool. Let's get into some thoughts.
Some thoughts.
I guess all the thoughts?
All right, so final thoughts time. This gun is a very nice piece. The Swiss have some very fine engineers on their team. So fine, in fact, that the US Army adopted the K version of this to be the SMG for the US Army. So that's pretty cool. It shows you that it's actually getting some cool guys to use it. Bunch of different stocks and or braces that you can do, which is fine. We have the little collapsy boy. But it's, you know, it's just a really great shooter. Oh, I'm just now noticing that it has integrated iron sights. That's pretty cool. Didn't even touch that until now. But yeah, I have wanted one of these, but I just haven't had the like $2,000 to $3,000 that it costs to get one set up. I really like that it's the upper that is the serialized piece, so you can go get the different lowers, whether you wanted to run the B&T mags, or you can get one that takes Glock mags, or they make one that takes SIG mags, which is convenient since the military is moving over to the P320, M17, M18 stuff. Take those mags and be just fine. We've got it tipped off with the Huxworks Red 9, which has been a delightful can to use. So effective that it makes our shot timer not even pick it up like it's supposed to. So that means it works. And yeah, the Unity on there is nice because it's got that iron sight in the mount in case that you need to save your rail space. If you wanted to be cool and put a laser or something on there.
This is the thing, guys. If you're looking for some sort of SMG that's like military grade and you're like, man, I really like the MP5, but it's a little bit overdone, this is newer.
Yeah.
And also made by the Swiss instead of...
It's MP5 Lite.
It's the MP5 Lite. It's a little bit lighter. Monolithic upper receiver is cool.
More convenient to use.
I would say more convenient, but also if you're trying to put night vision stuff on an MP5, having this monolithic section right here that he in fact already has something mounted to, you don't have this option.
It's also
on the
an
MP5.
IR light.
So it's IR. So that alone, like if you're considering that, if you got the money to buy one of these, I'm guessing that you're considering night vision or already have night vision. And it's just sick. It's also will fit in a backpack, like if you need it to, type of firearm. So if you need this to fold down, I mean, you take this off and you're down to like this big of a package. That'll throw right in a backpack, no problem.
It's a pretty good package.
Pretty good package, pretty good, you know, backpack gun. And it's fun. It's definitely fun. Like I said, it shoots really soft. It got the military contracts. There's not really a whole lot to say about it. We haven't had any malfunctions. A lot of people have already done reviews and tests on these. Now that it has a military contract, I'm confident enough to say that it won't malfunction as well. And that it's at least mostly durable, if not very durable. Because usually they don't buy stuff if it's just going to break.
A lot of testing is done by the military before they adopt something.
Malfunction. But that's the old military, you know? Anyway, that's I would say that's pretty much it. Do you have any other thoughts?
I'd like to buy one if I could.
Yeah, anyway, we can't buy one of these, but you can in another state. And the guy who has one is basically humping the air because he's so excited that he has one and we don't. And that makes me sad. So if you're thinking about it, you haven't bought one yet, just remember that your state could always turn really bad really fast. We're looking at you, Idaho. Actually, you're the one that's going to turn bad fast now. So if you live in Idaho and you're thinking about buying one of these, maybe you should. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And as always,
we will see you next time.
We'll catch you in the flippity flip. That's our thing that we say.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Move my body back and forth.